guys, Shed Hunter 96. I'm going to be showing you my shed collection today. I have 20 something sheds, two large ones. I'm going to show you the one today, the other one's outside drying off. I found that the 27th of September, which was only a couple of days ago, but it was just sitting in a puddle of water, so it was all waterlogged. It smelled pretty bad, to tell you the truth, so I'm going to let it air out and dry off. I'll probably make a video by the end of this week, but for now I'll show you what I have. I'll start off with this one. This is one of the cleanest sheds I've. It's a 5-point side, not a lot of mass, little G4 that's barely an inch, but still a nice shed. He's got no chew marks on the squirrels, decent time length, still a young deer, but he should grow into something nice. I found this in the same day as the other shed. It's a 5-point side, a lot of mass, nice curvy brow. The only problem is the squirrels got to this, it's all chewed off. It's not much left of it, but a lot of mass, nice heavy deer. We haven't seen him since. We hunt public land, so he might be dead, but still a nice shed. Here's a little 3-point side. I found this in the middle of a field in a bed. Not a lot of mass, he's still a young deer, but nice to have 3 points. He's going to grow up. He's got good genetics in the areas that he's in. It's in a private piece, but there's a lot of big deer that are scoring over 150. We got a couple of videos in velvet that I might throw up online if I can. This year, sitting in, who knows how long, 10 years it could be laying there. So it's about to fall and crack in half. There's almost nothing left. Tines are broken off. Base is completely chewed down to nothing. A really old shed, really old 4-point side. Here's a 2 that I found this year. It's got a little bit of palmation forming. No brow, which is weird. He's got a decent beam, but he's got little tines, so this deer might be just a management buck to take out. He doesn't have any mass, so he might not grow into anything. It's another shit here. This guy's got a decent formation. We got a good amount of trail camera pictures of this deer. Decent mass, still a young 3.5, good time length, but he's just a cool deer. The right side actually looks nothing like the left. He's got some weird genetics. A lot of all this has a lot where we live. It forms on almost every deer. The right side is a nice clean 4, which we couldn't find. We looked around, but had no luck. This 2 years ago. This is a 4-point side. This is all chewed up. This one was laying there for who knows how long. Decent amount of mass, nice time length. End of the beams chewed off, but decent shed. Here's the first shed I've ever found. It's a 4-point side. That's all chewed up. There's not much left of it. I found this actually not too far from where I live. It's out by where my dad used to hunt. But this one's been laying there for a while. Squirrels got to it, mice got to it. It's still a decent shed for your first one. Here's another 4-point side I found. This is going to be a management buck out. He's got little tines, a broken G3, long beams, but no mass. So he's really got nothing going for him, so he'd be good to take out of the herd. Here's a 4-point side my dad found. Not a lot of mass. Small tine length, little beams. He's got nothing going for him, but just a regular, typical 8. Here's a weird 3-point side that one of the guys we hunted with found. This is we found this actually in one of the state parks by us. He's got a little tine length. He's all bitten off. He was laying there for a while. A lot of mass, but he's got this really curvy that comes way in. Here's another shed that I found right by my house. He's got a really chewed up. He was laying there for probably a year. He's not that bad. Tines are broken off. One's bitten off. The brow's a little bit chewed. It actually looks like he broke it off early. But he's got these weird notches on the end of the G2 that you get. I'm not really sure where they are. If you guys know, if you can comment. It's the only match set that I've ever found. I'm within 20 feet of each other. Same trail, but small, but he's got nothing really going for him. He's got little tines, little beams, but still only my first match set. This is a little fork that I found this year, right by a scrape, which means that he's probably living there all year. He actually broke it off. This guy got a lot of video. This was 2 years ago. Got a lot of video of this steer. I got him with another 6-point that I didn't even find the shed still. We saw him in the beginning of the year while in Velvet. Ever since Velvet he's had this, he hasn't grown any tines. I saw him this year actually, he turned him into a 6, but he still got the end of the tines is still not growing out at all. Broken off tine I found off something in the field. Actually off of a dead spike that I found. Here's probably the weirdest shed I ever found. This is a big notch. I don't know what's up with him, if he messed up in Velvet or he's got bad genetics. He's just got a little fork, nothing for beam length. He's got a little tiny brow. He's a weird guy. Here's a 3-point side I found. This sucker was laying there for who knows how long. It's got no weight left. Tines are broken off. And it's just it's cracking. It's been there for a while. Here's a 2-point side one of the guys we hunted with found. Here's a dead buck I found. This guy's really messed up. We're not sure what happened to him. We found him dead on the side of the road. He was hit by a car. Well, we actually believe that he was hit by a car once before, because if you look at the base of his antler, it's cracked, but it still continued to grow. The beam on the back is all cracked off, and it was either that he was in Velvet or he just got messed up while he was hit and he survived. Because everything's broken off, but you can see he continued to grow after that, so he survived through something. But if you guys have any other ideas or think anything else happened to him, you can comment. Last, here's one of the largest sheds I ever found. 5-point side. Not typical point coming off of the G2. This is a really nice shed. I found this year, but I actually beat this 3 days ago. Like I said, it was on the 27th. That's a 7-point side. Where right here it splits, right on the G2. Massive, just big deer. That's probably going to score high 140s. Not a lot of deduction where I live. That's all I got for now. I'll make another video in probably the next couple of outside that's drying off. But that's about it for now. If you guys comment, subscribe, that would be great. Alright, bye.